Yes, sir.
So, hello Divyanshi.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Can you please introduce yourself briefly?
Sir, my name is Divyanshi Agrawal. I've been I was born and brought up in Bhitarwa district, Madhya Pradesh. I have done my graduation from Regional Institute of Education, Bhopal, and at present I am working in Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Jaura Murena.
Okay, as your there.
Sir, I'm TGT English.
Uh, so you hail from Madhya Pradesh. Tell me, Divyanshi, will it be right to call Madhya Pradesh as a Bimaru state today?
In 1980s by Ashish Bose. Then the state had a very different socio-economic political condition. Now it would not be right to call state as Bimaru because it has improved significantly in almost all the indicators. If we talk on social indicators, then IMR, MMR has improved. Current IMR is 163, which is almost half from 2000s. Current IMR is 41, which is half, and current MMR is 163, which is also helped. And also about child marriages, they have reduced significantly. 23% of women in age group 20 to 24 marry before 18, which is a reduction from previous stats. And also about poverty, that too is multidimensional poverty. State has lifted significant number of people from poverty, though it has fifth largest number of multidimensional poor, though, but the states, percentage has improved. And in other dimensions, economic also it has improved. Industrialization, tourism, service sector. Yes.
Very well. So, what is your sense, Divyanshi? If you are talking about the present day, what are the three biggest social problems that are there in Madhya Pradesh, you would say?
Sir, Madhya Pradesh, as a large state with a significant number of population of tribals, first and foremost
Hmm.
population it faces is in tribal hamlets. That is, tribal population has a low literacy rate. Also, it
Hmm.
is quite alienated from the mainstream societies in some districts such as Ali Rajpur, Dindori. And second problem that is of issues related to women, violence
Hmm.
against women, that too against ST women, has been a concern for state. Third would be child marriages. Though we have improved, as I already said, the numbers have been held, but still 23% rate persists.
Okay. Regarding tribals, how can we address issues related to tribal displacement due to developmental projects? How can we handle them better?
Sir, tribal displacement due to development, such as a recent Canbetwa project, has the same concern of tribal displacement. It is handled at different levels, such as institutional level, administrative level. Policies can be designed in a better way to address tribal rehabilitation. Also, in economic sense, tribals can be provided better opportunities after their rehabilitation. And third can be their social integration. When they are displaced, they are rehabilitated. It is not given much consideration that they would be able to integrate themselves into the a different place. So they kind of face a language alienation, cultural alienation, which is
Hmm.
also to be considered.
Very well. Are there any specific healthcare issues that are peculiar to the tribal population?
Yes, sir. Sir, since superstition is much prevalent in tribal societies, sometimes they restrict themselves from accessing healthcare facilities. And also, tribal hamlets are at considered distance from urban places where healthcare facilities are present, so
Yes.
they do not get that benefit. So, some diseases that are prevalent in MP among ST population is one of them is syphilis. It is present in uh, Khyrabar tribe and also Siddhi tribe of MP. Also,
Hmm.
malnutrition in tribals such as in Shopur district is very prevalent.
Very well. What is your sense? Have tribal communities been integrated into the political structures in the state?
So MP state legislature has 47 seats reserved for ST category. So the integration of tribals in politics in MP is very well, and also it is taking place continuously. Many ministers have held from the state. Union ministers such as Kantilal Bhuria have also been from MP from ST community.
Very well. Uh, let's talk about another category of persons. Are you comfortable discussing women's issues?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so why are women you know, in so many cases we find issues of domestic violence against women?
Yes, sir.
Can you please
Sir, why
analyze this
we find,
phenomenon?
sir, can you, sir, please repeat?
Can you please analyze the wide prevalence of domestic violence that women have to bear?
Yes, sir. Sir, first and foremost reason behind violence against women is the patriarchy in society. The patriarchy that has its sense that men are greater than women and they have all say in women's affairs. So they can also subjugate women, can command women, and can also beat them. So the patriarchy is one of the reasons. Second is women's lack of awareness about their own rights. So when they are discriminated, subjugated, and are prone to violence, they are not able to report such cases. Third is the lack of gender sensitization of the whole system, which includes police system as well. So
Hmm,
women tend less to report their cases. There can be many more cases, but I find these three as prominent.
very well. Uh, how can we deal with issues like marital rape? Do you think it should be criminalized?
Uh, Sir, about criminalization of marital rape, though any rape, whatever category of it is, it should be criminalized as it is an offense against dignity of women. But
Yes.
marital rape specifically is a very is a kind of topic that has lot of nits and grits. For example, one of them is proving marital rape is difficult, and if it if it is criminalized in one go, then then the cases can take a different turn, and it can happen. Then some false cases may be reported. So once a system has to be made where genuinity of cases can be established, and then yes, a decriminalization should be criminalization of marital rape should be.
Okay. What do you understand by gender stereotyping, Divyanshi?
Sir, gender stereotyping emerges from gender-based socialization, where children are raised in a society uh, different from each other, such as boys are brought to be more masculine, less expressive, and
Hmm.
girls are brought to be more feminine, less expressive. So in such cases, gender stereotyping is defining each gender what its role is,
Hmm.
not on basis of its qualities, not on basis of its aspirations, but on basis of what society perceives it.
So, do you think that becoming a civil servant will help you break free from gender stereotypes?
Sir, it must, as civil services is a very prestigious job, and it does not have anything like the work does not have anything that has to do with gender. Like all the rules in bureaucracy are based on ethos of bureaucracy does not that are not defined by the gender. But in the working sense, in the economical sense, I can break free from the gender stereotype. But in society there will always this gender thing associated.
Okay. Um, you've heard of the glass ceiling, I'm sure.
Sir, what? Sir,
Have you heard
can
of
you?
the glass ceiling?
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes.
Have you also heard of the glass floor?
Sir, sir, I have heard of sticky floor, but I'm not sure about glass floor.
Okay. Have you heard of the glass escalator?
No, sir, I'm not.
Okay. And are you aware of the glass cliff?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
So something that can be broken easily, maybe,
Okay.
or that can come down easily, as far as I remember. I'm not aware.
Okay. Very well. Uh, I see, Divyanshi, you are a teacher.
Yes, sir.
So you've been teaching for how many years now?
So, 2 months, 1.5 month, we can say.
Okay, so you're a new teacher.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Tell me, Divyanshi, is there any difference between literacy and education?
Sir, as in our country, literacy is defined as anyone who is above 7 years and can read and write. While in education involves more than literacy. Literacy is only about reading, writing. Education is whole of literacy, moral education, social education, gender-based education. So literacy is a part of education.
Okay. And how would you assess the current state of higher education in India?
Sir, condition of higher education in India is definitely an improvement from the past. Our gross enrollment ratio in higher education is nearly 27%, and that too has more number of female students. And also other disadvantages, subaltern groups such as SC, ST, OBC have significantly proceeded into and progressed into the higher education with in a plethora of government schemes such as incentives, scholarships, and more number of institutions in different pockets of the country. But though there are issues that persist, such as lack of students from the marginalized communities at equitable level. Like 27% enrollment is not there for ST students. It is 17 or 80%. So there is 9% gap. And second is of female students. Though they are more overall, but they are less in STEM courses, which has to do with stereotyping. Third would be dropout rate of students, which is significantly higher for marginalized sections of students. This
Hmm.
uh, this defines unsustainability of education system for these students. Also, there have cases of caste discrimination surfaced in different institutions. Uh,
Hmm.
fourth uh, would be Fourth would be lack of good quality educational institutions available in pockets of country, uh, which defines this rural urban gap also, where rural areas do not have good higher educational institutions.
Very well. This new field which is coming up is digital literacy.
Yes.
Can you suggest some concrete measures to improve digital literacy in the country?
Sir, first would be the use of already functioning institutes, such as already there are higher educational institutes and there are schools as well. In they they hold a chunk of our population, and also it is very easy to educate them of such. So first thing that can be done is through these institutions. Second can be done through NGOs and SHGs, as women from all communities form a major part of SHGs. Some stats say that 98% of SHGs finances are taken up by women. So SHGs and NGOs can do the task of ascertaining gender literacy for women. And for overall society, it can be done by government initiatives such as there are digital literacy missions, but more uh, they can be more accessed through the enrollment of panchayats. And fourth, there can be some competitive and collaborative arrangement between panchayats, such as a, index for digital literacy can be made where different panchayats have a competition, and panchayats can be awarded for promoting good digital literacy.
All right. Uh, do you think there's a problem of teacher absenteeism, which is widely prevalent in our
Yes,
schooling system?
sir. In both physical form, teacher absenteeism, that is lack of teachers in institutions pertaining to high teacher pupil ratio is there. Second, teacher absenteeism would be teachers present in the class, but teachers' attitude is not there, uh, not uh, not specific to the classes. Teacher is not interested in teaching the same class. The
Yes.
attitude that differs, that required for teaching, and the attitude that teachers show. So both kind of teacher absenteeism are there, but after NEP, significant improvements are also there.
Hmm. So, also tell me, how do you see the trend of commercialization of education?
Sir, commercialization, commodification of education, where big institutions are coming into play with their high fees, is a trend of elite few, where though elite few will definitely benefit from good institutions of higher cost, but other if we go to other sections of society such as subaltern or marginalized sections, they won't be able to get the equitable education due to them not having that economic capital required to attend the education. And second would be its effect on women, since women's education is always thought after the education of men. So in case of such educational institute of high economic standing, men's education would be prioritized and women's education will take a more hit. So sir,
So,
it
what would you say? What should
yes
be
sir,
the state approach? Should we discourage private sector players in the education system?
Sir, there can be two approaches to this. NEP has also guided in this respect. Sir, first thing is that is in higher education. Private colleges should be promoted, but they should not be at the cost of government institutions. That is, they should maintain quality as well as they should maintain their standards, fees standards also. Second, in the case of school education, the uh, the private institutions that are coming up should be regulated, that is they do not increase their fees each year. Also they maintain this 25% quota of enrolling students from disprivileged sections of society. So sir, in short, they should not be discouraged, as a competitive market is good, but they should be rationalized, regulated, so that subaltern sections and other sections of society do not suffer.
Okay. Uh, what's your sense, Divyanshi? Are caste-based reservations in the education system justified?
Yes, sir.
Why do you hold that opinion?
Sir, since our society, though moving, though reforming, is still uh, divided on the lines of caste. Also, caste groups, as seen from various surveys, etc., that caste groups, though not till today, have been able to move significantly. So this caste-based reservation in schools or in educational institutions is way to ensure representation of different society in our system, and also to motivate those students to pursue their aspirations.
Divyanshi, we also see this, a lot of news of students preparing for competitive exams in places like Kota and Rajasthan,
Yes, sir.
committing suicides.
Yes.
Can you give me a sociological analysis of these student suicides that we hear of?
Sir, if you go by Durkheim's categorization of society, then there is anomic suicide, or and also in which the individual feels lesser integration, lesser and lesser uh, regulation by society. A student is alienated from person is alienated from the society due to some sets of conditions, aspirations. So similarly, in case of student societies in Kota, students are forced into a system which they do not feel they are part of, or which they feel that is overwhelming them. So
Hmm.
students are forced to take such a step.
Very well. Uh, Thank you, Divyanshi. That will be all
Yes.
for now. Is there any area of discussion where you think we have not touched upon and you would like to discuss?
Men caste. Sir, there was a question in transcripts I saw, a sociological analysis of metros vis-a-vis a railway. So,
Okay.
sir, I tried to form its answer, but I did not understand much. Like
I will
metro
take up
vis-a-vis
your
rail.
doubts in a later. My question as a part of the formal interview is,
No,
are
sir.
there any
No,
topics which
sir.
you would like to talk
No,
about?
sir. No, sir. No,
No?
sir. Yes.
Okay. So thank you.